I don't want it to be like, what did you expect? But we just underperformed so badly that it actually hurts my fucking soul. Already, our turnover margin for this year is not that good. It's our first loss, but at least we tried to inch back at the end. But still, we just played a fucking horrible game. And we were trying to be cocky, wearing the all whites, because they had like a sort of whiteout thing going on. And we just got smoked. Absolutely smoked. I don't even know who we're playing this week. But I just know we got to get this win because there should be no reason why this team is just getting destroyed like that. We're a good squad. We have good players. But without our running back, our main source of offense, we kind of got to step it up. And here we are playing rural Illinois. We're playing rural Illinois. It's like another game that we're beat up. It's 2 years in a row. We're beat up after a big, hard loss. Last year was Rutgers. This year's Penn State. And now we got to play our rival. So we'll see how this game goes. We're going to come out here with all we can. And we're going to hopefully get this win. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I might start. I don't know. I might start Rete this game. Not gonna lie, I did forget that we have to play rural Illinois early this season this year. So we're playing them at home. It's gonna be our one of a few hope games that we do have. We're gonna see how we do. We're coming off of a loss. It's a rivalry game. We want to beat this team. We never want to lose versus our rivals. All right. So we're gonna come out here. We're gonna play hard. We're gonna play tough, and hopefully get this dub versus Rule. But I'm excited for this one. Again, coming off of an underperformance from our team. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of kinks we still got to figure out. We're going to leave the starting position up to Rete this week, see how he does, or tasked with playing the ball off. First, Illinois are 2-2. We are 2-1, which means Illinois is going to be trying to get this win, but we're not going to let them, all right? We're going to still play hard, still play tough, and we're still going to get this win. I've never seen them with a quarterback. I said a little bit about this last year. We played them. They always have a new quarterback every single year. It's crazy, but let's start off with the pass. Sellers is going to get them quickly, but oh yeah, interception! What a hit right there by Brzezinski, forcing the ball out, and Mallory will take it in. You gotta watch the replay because they're not going to show it for some reason. Look at this play. All right, the quarterback's gonna have to get rid of that ball. He's got to pass it to 83, his tight end, who's on this. I don't even know what route this is, but it's going to be a short route. Brzezinski sees that, immediately just hits him. Okay, hits him so hard that the ball flies out. And then look who picks it up. Mallory's perfectly right there for the catch. What a ball right there. Boom, ball in our hands, and that is a turnover already for rural Illinois. We're on the board. We're on the field early. We're going to see Rete right here as the starting quarterback for this game. We're going to give the ball to Guerre. Get off that man. Guerre's going to lose yards. I hate when that shit happens, but it's what it is. We're technically a run team. We don't have a good running back right now, but we're technically a run team, which means we got to change up the playbook a little bit because we can't be running the ball with no running back, So we're going to try this passing play. Gotta get the first down and get something going, and we're gonna get the catch, but not the first. It's gonna be tight ball, and look at that! Terry the third will take it in for the end zone, scored, touchdown, Lakefront University. We get on the board first, and that's what I like to see, man. Rural Illinois is going to be mad. All right, y'all had a chance to get something done first before us, and they just absolutely sell. Defense comes up clutch. Michael Terry's on the board with his first touchdown of this game. And that's what I like to see, bro. Good job by Anthony Rate's first drive of the game. We really didn't put the ball in his hands too much, but still, he got shit done. All right, here's Rule's second drive. They're going to start with a run, and Mallory misses the tackle, but we just swarm him. Bro, honestly, the whiteout in this game looks so nice. It's beautiful. It's a night game, 9 o'clock. Whiteout, seen it, look at that! The sack, Pat Brzezinski getting to the quarterback right away. Good pressure. We missed the sack right there. They're gonna throw the ball! Intercepted right away by, I forgot his name. He's a new player. Alright, we do not have him. I don't remember seeing him start or anything last season. D'Angelo Bynum on the interception. Yeah, he's a freshman. He's a freshman corner. Look at this play, bro. Great job just keeping his eyes on the ball, on the quarterback, push the little receiver down there. But then he saw the quarterback was about to pass. Look at this. The quarterback was trying to hit number 7 right here, but just watching, just jumped right in front of it. And that is a big interception right there by the defense. Again, 2 drives in a row. Defense has come up clutch. All right, we're literally pretty much in our red zone at this point. So we're going to try the pass and play, and that's going to be a good catch right there. I want to run the ball so badly, but, I mean, there it works. There you go, getting a little score right there by Javier is going to be on the board for his first touchdown. He's digging a great, hey, what you know about that celebration, bro? That is a classic celebration. If you know, you know. If you've been watching these games in this channel for a little while, you know who did that celebration first, bro. Kenyon Lamar. Years. I mean, technically it is years ago at this point. Wow, bro. What a throwback. Bro, again, coming back on offense after a turnover. Sunflower, get that tackle. Good job. They did get a good amount of yards right there. Oh, my gosh. I didn't even see that. Quarterback taking the run. They're going to try the run again. And Bynum's going to hit him first. Another run. And look at that. Good job by Easy Eye catching up to the running back. But they're just pushing themselves down the field. All right, we know what they're going to run, bro. They just keep going back to this rush. So now I got to go back and play the O-line to try to keep them from doing that. And look at that. They're not getting anywhere on that one. Good job. Come on. Good job! Jalen Williams getting to the quarterback. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Got to throw that ball under. Sellers got to get that guy down. Beast. Or very most. There you go. Good hit, Bynum. Y'all should make it to start this second quarter up. And, yep, they're on the board 3-14. This rural Illinois lakefront rivalry has been going on for a couple years now. You know, it's not a long rivalry, but we have a good amount of years under our belt with these two teams playing every single year. And it's very fun. I'm not going to lie. Like, these two teams, some years, it's been very rare that rural Illinois has had a high year where they beat us. But when it happens, it's absolutely crazy. Look at that. Anthony Rattay just taking the run. Quarterback trying to make a move right there, but gets stopped early. But we've seen them in the playoffs a couple of times, or like the postseason, sorry. And they lost a lot of a lot of players. What a catch right there by Terry. A lot of rural Illinois players transferred last season. A lot of them. And I feel bad because, I mean, especially with Chicago State, we as a team are growing. We are achieving things we did not think we achieved, especially this early. To get that done for another couple years, but the fact we did it in our second year in the league just says something of how good we are. I mean, even if our overall is not that crazy, still, we are winning games. We're getting shit done. And that's the biggest thing. Like, as long as we're winning games and we're making the MAC championship, which we want to win again this year, the past MAC championship opponents that we've seen is Buffalo 1, Illinois 2, 3 was Kent State. We won that one. 4 was Illinois again. We won that one. So this year we're trying to see, you know, what team we might go against. We already have one conference win under our belt, which is NIU. So that's good just for conference play. But we're about to get into a long-ass stretch of conference games. We already finished 2 non-conference games at the beginning of the season, Northwestern and Penn State. We're not going to talk about Penn State anymore. That's in the past. Another non-conference game is going to be ULM, team we got to play every single year for some reason. And we also are going to see Michigan later this season as well, the second to last game of the season. That will be our senior day game is versus Michigan. And we're hoping our running back will be back in time. James Simon has injured himself. He dislocated his foot or something like that. So he fractured his toe. That's what it was. So he's just beat up right now. Okay, never mind. Okay, slow down. As I said the first video of the season, he wants to win the trophy for the best running back this season because he had to sit behind James Simon. He had to sit behind Stephen Burr for so many years. Well, it was only 1 year, but he was supposed to have a trophy that year, and since he had to share snaps, he kind of finished second in that race. So he wants it badly, and it's his senior year, and he's injured. You know, that's nothing you want to see, especially for an athlete such as himself, who carries our offense every single game. You know, it's not something you wish for on a player, especially of his caliber. And that's going to be another interception. Easy eye, moving up the field. Wow, bro. 3 interceptions for us. We've returned 3 interceptions. That's kind of like a stat you see us throwing, but the fact that Illinois is falling apart this much this entire game is actually, it's very bad. It's very bad. So I feel bad for these teams because they're just in such a dark age, and I don't know when they're going to get better, or even if they're going to get better. So we're going to punt the ball. You know, I'm not proud of it, but, like, we don't need another score. I would like another score. We don't need another score at this point in the game. Our offense isn't working, and I love it, bro. Their offense isn't working. Their defense isn't working. Look, they're going to try to run again, get stopped, and that's going to be a punt opportunity for us. We're going to call a timeout, trying to score before the half. But also, I don't remember if I gave too much credit at all to our head coach. Jack Callahan got us a national championship dub in his second year with this team. This is his 3rd year. But he got us a national championship in his 2nd year. That's absolutely crazy. I believe that was his 2nd year. Or was that his 3rd year? That might have been his 3rd year. But I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. But still, the fact that he got that done with, like, it was quick, bro. All of a sudden, we're in the national championship. Oh, no. First off, all of a sudden, we're in the playoff, which we were fighting to stay in that entire year. But we literally blitzed past those first 2 teams, except BYU was the hard game. That was probably the hardest game we faced all playoff. And then, why the fuck we ran out of bounds, gang? And then we had to go off and, you know, play Ole Miss in a championship game, and we got out of that one. We did really good, but still, the fact that we were able to do all that with this new head coach, and he hasn't even been a part of this team for 5 years, is actually crazy. And he just brings out the best in our players, I feel like. We also, let's not lie, his recruiting and getting these guys that were going to be needed, also just knowing, like, we should hold on to this guy, we should retain this guy, all that kind of stuff. With a rookie, or not even a rookie, but a 2nd-year quarterback, is crazy. You know, that's absolute cinema right there. I'm really proud of our team for doing that. And it was a hard-fought just year last year. There was a lot of tight games, even though our record doesn't show it. There was still some growing strains, like the Rutgers game, and we still got out and just blew out teams, won games, and did what the fuck we had to do. That's going to be a touchdown score as well. Nope. Come on, beat him. Throw that ball. Beautiful play right there by the quarterback. Just taking his time, getting that ball out. Come back. Good job, Rayshawn. Get that ball. Go, Rayshawn! Good job. That player, that DB flipped over Rayshawn's back, man. Now we're going into Illinois week, and we're playing this team who, in the past, hasn't been the best, but they have given us a run for our money a couple games. You know, we're just coming in here just destroying them. You know, not leaving any room for doubt, like we're the better team to be a contender of the MAC championship every year we see them. Like, they're a great squad, they're a great team as a whole, but they just have not really been able to shine as much. They've been ranked a couple times, but it's been very low rankings. They just haven't really shined as much as I would have hoped they would. Especially, I mean, for us, it's our 5th year in the MAC this year, and we've already won the championship. We've already won 2 conference championships. Illinois has only won 1, and that was versus us, but they just haven't really been making large. I mean, again, like, I'm talking all this shit, and it's only their 4th year. It's their 4th year this year in the FBS level, and it's their 4th year, which means they're not gonna be the best top at the top, the you know, premier team in the MAC, because we're here, and also just in the landscape of college football. It's only their 4th year, so you can't expect too much of them as well, because they've been dealing with a lot of transfer issues. They've been dealing with their coaching staff being, you know, different every year, their quarterback being different every year. There's just a lot of stuff they've been dealing with, and it does make sense why they are struggling. Got you. Got you. Good catch. Hit him. Hit him. Good fucking play right there. And that's going to be another catch by 88. Now, remember that. I don't even know who wore 88 first. I forgot his name. But he doesn't get sacked too often, which is good. Like, he can outrun players, and also he can extend plays, which is something we've been needing. And for a quarterback, oh my gosh, he didn't even get a foot down. We want to challenge that play, mainly just to rewatch that. But the fact that he could have gotten a touchdown score right there is absolutely insane. He held onto the ball. Byler held onto the ball, but he might have got that toe. What are y'all gonna call? It's up to the refs. It's out of our hands. It's a catch. And then which foot goes down? Bro, that's a fucking catch. Look, this toe hit the grass. Ah! That would have been such a crazy highlight for Tay right there. It's alright. Oh yeah, just take it. Yup. Scamper out of there. There you go. Anthony Rattay. Alright, he's a little beat up. There's no reason really playing him too much anymore this game. So we're going to put Applewhite in, but we're going to try one more play with him as QB, and that's going to be another touchdown. That's Rayshon Atkins on the score. Lakefront University. I think that Illinois kind of just gave up, and they don't try on 4th down anymore because they're like, there's no point. We're going to probably drop 50 on this team, considering that the fourth quarter is not even that much of the clock that's gone. They were expecting me to take the fair catch. Hell no. Oh yeah, let that shit fly. Let that shit fly. Let that fly, boy! First down. What a ball to Michael Terry III. And Tanner Applewhite is going to be happy with that one. That was just a beautiful throw. Somehow, he caught that shit as well. Look at this play. Tanner Applewhite just lets this ball fly. And that is absolutely amazing. Beautiful. He's really good at those deep passes. Tanner is definitely a pocket passer. Like, he doesn't scramble that much, but he can get that ball out when it needs to be. Push this over 50 points again. Like, what is this? Like the third year in a row we've scored more than 50 points on Rule. A field goal will do just that. We're just gonna give the ball to McClinchy. Kick that one in. There you go. Field goal's good, and that's 52. And that will end the game, ladies and gentlemen. What a win from us today. Another dub on the Maze Men. Bro, I know they are mad. I know we're about to hit 10 wins in this series. In this rivalry with quotation marks, Anthony Rattay throwing 5 touchdowns this game. Absolutely insane. It's sad. I know, Illinois, you guys are going to get better sometime, but this is not the year for you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to tune into the next game. There's a lot more content coming out. I love y'all so much. Peace out. Red and blue, anywho. Let's get into the next video.
What going on, alright? If you tell me that you love me right now, I gotta know for real. Yeah, if I want you and myself. I gotta just keep this shit chill. I show you young nigga how to just ball. I show that boy how to live. I'm in Florida hanging my Z. I've been to your cracking sales. I cannot treat that bitch right, yeah, cause I know she treating me bad. I know these hoes they be going, so I cannot go outside.